Also das wäre schon mal erledigt. Immerhin. Wo ist die blöde Katze? Ich habe eine gehört da vorne, aber ich habe keine gesehen. Was ist hier? Dann brennt hier alles. Ich will da rein, da brauche ich wahrscheinlich. Hinten ist nämlich nochmal was. Vielleicht brauche ich da auch eine Katze. Okay, das ist eine Treppe. Hm. Aha, okay. Davon hatte ich da irgendwo eine Treppe. While the Salem Police Department still resists officially connecting the recent killings, they have completely failed to address the strange manner of each murder, where the primary cause of violent death in New England, as well as the rest of the United States, is gunshot wounds. None of the recent killings have involved gunfire. Are the deaths from burns or asphyxiation somehow on the rise? Or is there a killer with a bizarre motive exercising a twisted method of operating in all of them? So, hier die Treppe habe ich noch erscheinen lassen. So, wir kommen jetzt darüber gar nicht. Mit der Katze wieder. Ja, das Ganze wird mir jetzt gerade ein bisschen zu blöd, weil... Bell symbol. Detectives are trying to find any possible connection to the bell symbol. People named Bell, literary references to bells, anything having to do with the bell. Gibt so viel zu finden und zu tun. Mir fehlt irgendwie total der Überblick. Das ist mein Problem. Hier ein Newspaper-Artikel. The FBI can get involved to support local law enforcement if it is clearly established that there is a serial killer. The Salem Police Department had no statement on the FBI's announcement at press time, but has continually refused to describe the deaths as the work of a serial killer. There is no sense in getting the town hysterical over something that may not be true, SPD spokeswoman Ingrid Larson said in an earlier statement on the case. Puh. Also. Reveal, collect. Also die werde ich nicht alle finden, denke ich hier. Was ich zwar schade finde. Weil, wenn ich jetzt eine Karte hätte oder so. Würde ich mir da vielleicht weniger schwer tun. Ich finde das alles ziemlich unübersichtlich. So. Also gehen wir mal zum Police Department und machen mal unseren aktuellen Auftrag. Vielleicht müssen wir hier dann sowieso noch mehr rumsuchen. Ah, da ist noch ein Zettel. And for once I felt safe out at night. All the stories he told me about being the most dangerous man inside them, they felt true. No one could touch us, because no one could touch him, and I was with him, and am with him, will be with him, I know it. Also es gibt noch jede Menge zu finden.
When were those trials? 1800s? Should really look up all this history stuff.
Okay, da komme ich jetzt wahrscheinlich nicht rein. Ah, doch. Strange coming back here now like this.
Strange coming back here now like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
Tonight? Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Bell Killer War Room.
Should see if there are any new leads in my murder case. So.
Gotta remind myself, this killer's flesh and blood like all of us. Hasn't screwed up yet, but he will.
Missing persons poster. Stewart wanted something about this updated because of recent developments. What happened? Suspect lineup.
Cops, gotta stick together. Gotta have faith in the department.
Wish I could say that's the weirdest thing I saw tonight.
Ah. Cause of death, ligature strangulation, trauma to neck and larynx via garroting, severe abrasions to wrists and ankles, most likely the result of being bound by a hemp rope inconsistent with all other Bell Killer murders. Oh Gott, oh Gott. Also. Ja, da kommt jemand Neues. Ah, jetzt kann ich in den Computer gehen. Der sollte den Missing Persons Flyer updaten. Peak. Cassandra Foster, resident of Regal Apartments, professional psychic medium and criminal profiler, occasional consultant for the Salem Police Department, last seen by two neighbors 2 weeks ago, no criminal record. Joey Foster, her legal guardian, is her mother, Cassandra Foster. Whereabouts of her father are unknown. Dropped out of Salem school system 2 years ago. Ran away from home, has a number of misdemeanor convictions. Trespassing, burglary, breaking and entering. Amber Alert for Joy Foster cancelled in custody. Also die haben sie gefunden. Her legal guardian is her mother, Cassandra Foster. Whereabouts of her father are unknown, trapped out of blah blah blah. Und das da like, updated. Also. The victims on board were young women with no signs of sexual assault. Murder locations. The Bell Killer murders have occurred all over town in random locations. There doesn't appear to be a common link to where they happened. Killer's symbol. The symbol the Bell Killer leaves at his murder scenes. What does a bell have to do with its murders? Bell symbol research.
No, sir. I'd be very interested to know that myself. No. No suspects at this point, sir.
This boils down to sloppy leadership, Lieutenant. Whoever made the call for Ronan to go in alone, it's on you. We lose one of our own tonight, and you have no suspects and no leads?
Look, Captain, he wore gloves and apparently didn't touch anything in the apartment other than the knob on the front door. He didn't leave prints, fibers, or anything else traceable. And if you think I don't want this guy to pay more than you, you are sadly mistaken.
Watch your tone, Rex. Everyone knows he was your brother-in-law, so you don't need to remind us. But you lose your cool again, and more of your own will join Ronan. You understand me? You find this guy, or a clue that leads to his doorstep. Now! That's an order.
Als wäre das so einfach, nicht wahr?
Yeah, understood.
So.
I think I've learned all I can here. I better go find that witness.
Jetzt habe ich doch nicht alles gefunden. Jetzt kann ich ja nichts mehr finden, oder?
Gotta remind myself. This killer's flesh and blood like all of us. Cops gotta stick together.
Ja. So, just cause.
Killer scares the crap out of me. Could a whole SWAT team take this guy? Gotta be able to bring him down. Somehow. Can't wait till we nail this monster.
Okay, also das ist das. Ja, das waren die zwei, die ich... So, wo ist denn die Eingangstür? Wo bin ich denn überhaupt reingekommen? Nicht hier. Witness said she saw a man in a dark hoodie matching the public description. Dark pants and shoes. Did not get a look at his face. Überrasche ich jetzt hier jemanden? Nö. Ah, da liegt noch was. Fortress Plague. In this place stood a noble fortress against the forces of British Crown erected in 1775.
Hey, Baxter. You still relying on that wizard lady?
You know I ain't into all that spiritual crap. But she's onto something. Results are results. You find a more reliable source, you let me know.
Oh, Baxter. Baxter hat durchaus mal was Gutes gehabt.
I can't tell you anything.
Is it even safe in the police station?
Do cops get killed? No, I wouldn't say it happens a lot. I've been on the force.
Glad I'm not in homicide. Still running. Wow.
Want it more often. I want to get out in the field someday, of course.
Ihn kann ich nicht possessen, das ist auch seltsam. Also gut. Das war der vordere Teil der Polizeistation. Was ist das hier für ein Raum? Komme ich gar nicht rein? Ach, das ist das Treppenhaus, okay. Dann gehen wir mal in den hinteren Bereich. Hier waren die Toiletten.
Keep emotion out of it.
Ja, ich brauche jetzt hier nicht jeden hier possessen. Caretta Soderbergh, female, 17 years old, death occurred 1 week before high school graduation. Ah, da kommen wir mal wieder nicht durch. Dann bleiben wir halt hier unten. Erstmal. Haha. Es scheint niemanden zu stören.
Robinson's got the girl in the room right now.
Think she knows anything?
I will be. Robinson seems like a gentleman. Hard to imagine the killer just goes about his life, walking down the street like everyone else.
Sorgen wir ein bisschen für ein bisschen Chaos. Ah, hier ist nochmal eine Plakette. On this spot in January 1777, the brave soldiers of the Continental Army, greatly outnumbered, held off the British forces for 3 days until relief arrived from Boston.
Gotta have faith in the department.
Ja, ich brauche jetzt ja nicht jeden zu possessen und Gedanken zu lesen. Ah, da gibt's wieder was zum Sammeln. Another case of a steaming accident, except for the bell symbol drawn by a gloved finger in the dust on the window. The rocks in her pockets could point to suicide or a dare by classmates. There's no evidence of violence and no current suspects. Jetzt bin ich wieder draußen im Gang. Hier liegt nichts mehr rum. Also gehen wir mal hinten raus. Da liegt noch was. There are still no suspects in the case. Accident has not been ruled out, but the only evidence of foul play was a bell symbol drawn with a felt pen. No prints on the pen. Da hinten ist wieder. Die kann ich einsammeln. It was here in December 1776 that 13 soldiers of the Continental Army gave their lives in combating a surprise attack by the British troops. So. Hello?
What were you in for?
It's too complicated to get into. Let's just say that I wasn't about to let some judge decide how to spend the rest of my life. That's my choice, so I made it. Either way, no, it doesn't matter now, does it?
If it didn't, you wouldn't still be here. Maybe I can help?
Nah, I appreciate it, but you know, it looks like you got your own shit to deal with. I'll figure it out on my own. Always have. Thanks, though.
Okay, der will oder braucht keine Hilfe. Der hat sich hier aufgehängt, schön. Hier habe ich wohl auch meine Zeit drin verbracht, ja.
Only I could tell my younger self what I would become.
Ein Geist.
I've got to get out of here. There's a ghost right over there in that cell. Don't you have some other place you can keep me?
The ghost is right there.
Ja, hier bin ich.
Can they really not see this?
Another one. Tell me you can't see this guy. He's right there.
Someone get this guy to the loony bin already.
Wrong cell. Yours should have padded walls. Why do I get stuck with the crazy guy?
Poltergeist. Ich hätte echt gerne eine Karte. An der Seite. Forensic Facility. In grateful recognition of a generous and anonymous citizen of Salem who allowed this forensic facility to be built and better serve the people of this City. Dieses Video ist nun vorbei, aber wenn es euch gefallen hat, dann schaut doch mal meine anderen Videos an, abonniert meinen Kanal, folgt mir auf Twitter oder unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon. Vielen Dank.